Hi friends, it's Miss Ann again. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's start off by singing our crisscross applesauce song. Crisscross applesauce, give a little clap. Crisscross applesauce, hands in your lap. Crisscross applesauce, quiet as can be. Crisscross applesauce, eyes on me. Good job, friends. Remember last week in our class, we started to talk and learn about apples? Let's see, we learned that apples can be red and green and yellow. We learned that apples grow on trees. We learned that they grow, that you can go pick apples at apple orchards, and that they make a loud crunch when you take a bite into one, right? Well, I thought today we can read a book about picking apples, and also I have a pattern game for you guys to do today. So I would like your help in finishing the pattern, okay? Like we do at our calendar. Remember we had all the apples on our calendar and it was a pattern every day. It was red apple, green apple, red apple, green apple. So let's work on our patterns today, okay? Let's see, here's our first pattern. It is an apple tree, apple barrel, apple tree, apple barrel, apple tree, apple barrel. There's a question mark. What goes next? Do you know? Shout out what you think it is. Is it an apple barrel or apple tree? Let's see. It's an apple tree. Good job. Then what would be next? What would go right here? Apple barrel or apple tree? Did you say apple barrel? Good job, friends. We completed that pattern. Let's try another one, okay? Let's see. This one is red apple, green apple, red apple, green apple, red apple, green apple. What goes next? Red or green? What do you think? Did you say red apple? Good job. So there's a red apple. So what would be last in the pattern? Red or green? Green apple. Good job, friends. Let's do one more. We have green apple, yellow apple, green apple, yellow apple, green apple, yellow apple. What goes next? Yellow or green? What do you think it is? Did you say green apple? Good job, friends. Then what would be last in the pattern? Yellow or green? What do you think? Shout it out now. What is it? Did you say yellow apple? Good job, friends. We just made 3 different patterns. Thanks for your help. Do you guys remember the song we learned with apples? Remember we took an apple in our hand? Can you hold an apple in your hand? My apple is red. What color apple do you have? Okay, remember how it goes? Put your apple in the air, hold it high and leave it there. Put your apple on your nose, now reach down and put it on your toes. Put your apple on your back, now please place your apple in your lap. Good job, friends. I know you guys like putting it on your nose, huh? You think that's kind of silly, right? Okay, I have a story to read for you now. It's called Peppa Goes Apple Picking. I know some of you love Peppa Pig, and this one is about Peppa going to pick apples at an orchard. Let's read it. It is a lovely day. Mommy and Daddy Pig have a surprise for Peppa and George. Today is a perfect day for apple picking, says Daddy. We'll use the apples to make a pie for Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig, said Mummy Pig. Hooray! Peppa and George cheer. They love apples, and they especially love apple pie. Peppa and her family arrive at the orchard, but the apples are very high up on the tree. How will we reach them? How? Said Peppa Pig. Oh, says Daddy Pig, I have a trick for picking those apples. On the count of 3, shake the tree, says Daddy Pig. Peppa and her family hold onto the tree trunk. 1, 2, 3, they shout. Shake, shake, shake. They're going to shake those apples right out of the tree. Do you think that's a good way to get apples high up on the tree down? The apples came falling down. Soon, Peppa and George's baskets are full. Hooray! Cheer Peppa and George. Daddy Pig, your trick worked. I'm a bit of an expert at apple picking, says Daddy Pig. Do we have enough apples now for Granny and Grandma's special pie? Asked Peppa. Almost, said Daddy Pig. We just need a few more from the tree at the very top of the hill. Those apples are the juiciest. Are you sure, Daddy Pig? Asked Mummy. I think we have plenty of apples now. But Daddy Pig is sure. He leads them up the hill. He says we have plenty of apples, Mama says. But Peppa and her family shake the tree. But the apples don't fall off. Says Daddy Pig. Maybe if we shake it a bit harder. Shake, shake, shake. The apples still don't fall off. What do we do now? Asked Peppa. I wonder what they're going to do now to get the apples down. There's only one way to reach those apples, says Daddy Pig, and that's to climb. Do be careful, Daddy Pig, says Mummy Pig. Daddy Pig climbs to the very top of the tree. He climbs out onto the farthest branch to get the juiciest looking apple. Oh no. I don't know if that's a very safe idea, do you? Daddy Pig almost reaches the apples when, whoa! The branch bends and Daddy Pig falls. Sploosh! Oh dear, Daddy Pig has fallen into a big puddle and splashed everyone with mud. Are you okay, Daddy Pig? Asks Peppa. Yes, shouts Daddy Pig, and I reached the juiciest apple. He got the apple down, but that wasn't a very safe thing to do, was it? Back at home, Mummy Pig takes all the apples to the kitchen. It's time to make the pie, she says. Oh, goody, says Peppa. Says George. First, Mummy Pig makes the pie crust. Then they make the apple pie filling. Peppa and George help with the stirring. They use sugar, eggs, cinnamon, and the most important ingredient of all, the apples, shout Peppa and George. You can't have apple pie without apples. Soon the apple pie is fresh and out of the oven. Says Daddy Pig. It smells yummy. Can we eat it? Not yet, says Mummy Pig. We have to bring it to Granny and Grandpa's first. Peppa and her family drive to Granny and Grandpa Pig's house. Hello, my little one, says Granny Pig. What's all this? Surprise, cries Peppa. We made you an apple pie. That's a very nice surprise. I would love if someone brought me a surprise apple pie at my house. It's delicious, says Granny. How did you make it so yummy? Daddy picked the apples from the very top of the tree, says Peppa, and got us all muddy. But it was worth it, snorts Daddy Pig. Hee hee hee, what a fun day of apple picking it has been. Wow, they had so much fun picking apples and making apple pie. Have you ever been apple picking before? Or have you ever made an apple pie? I have never been apple picking, but I have made apple pie before. and it is delicious, especially with vanilla ice cream on top. That's my favorite. Okay, friends, I hope you have a good rest of your day. See you soon. Bye.